What is the deal, everybody? It's your boy Simon Khalil. Thank you for joining me on another one. Today, we're going to get into my settings when it comes to Reels, as well as some of the video work I do. Been getting a lot of questions on, how your Reels or videos so clean and so on and so forth. It's really not that difficult to get that look of all the bokeh in the background. I'm just gonna give you a real quick rundown of what I'm using currently right here in my studio. So right here, to record this video, I'm using the A7IV, right, with a Sigma 35 1.4 lens, as well as a Feel World cheap monitor. Didn't really spend too much on it for $100. That's on top of the camera, so that way I could see what I'm shooting even at any distance, because the flippy screen sometimes is too small to see. I also have a Sennheiser mic right here, literally just out of frame. It's right here, right in front of my face, so I'm talking directly into it. And to light the scene, which is currently only at about 11%, is the VL150. It's the Godox. It's my go-to light when it comes to lighting up spaces. I have a couple of these whenever I'm doing certain shoots, just to bring with me, make sure the lighting is right and make sure it's a controlled environment. The studio is only about 10 by 16 feet, so it's not big and it's not massive, so it's a good amount of space. And as you can see, you're getting that real nice bokeh, like I said before, in the background. I'm gonna be explaining what my settings are, both on camera, as well as how I'm importing and exporting on the computer, so that way you guys could see exactly how I'm actually grading the stuff as well as editing the stuff. I will also be color grading on the computer as well, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But let's get into the camera settings first. Let's go. Alright guys, getting into my camera settings. As you could see over here, let's start off from the top of the dial. I am shooting on video mode, right? And I'm shooting, my presets are on 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, I'm on number 1 right now. That is 4K 24. And, I'll get into numbers 2 and 3 later on in the video. Now, it's very important to understand that the presets are very time valuable. Getting into this, as you can see, the third tab from the left, you could see where I'm under exposure and color. And we're gonna scroll over and go down to color tone and then go over to picture profile. I'm currently using picture profile 8, as you can see, and let's get into those settings. Here, as you can see, I didn't change much. You could tell that the gamma is S-Log 3. Color mode and saturation, I did make some adjustments too. So in color mode, you tab over to the right and you will see that I picked color mode S-Cinetone for the picture profile that I particularly use. As well as saturation, I pumped that up to 15, and as you scroll down, I really didn't make too many changes for any of these other settings that are in this particular picture profile. Back in the main menu, we're also going to go through my settings when it comes to file format. And in file format, as you can see, I'm shooting XAV CHS 4K, so the highest quality that this camera can produce. As well as in the movie settings, you'll see that the frame rate is at 24, as I stated before, and the record settings are at 422 10 bits. This is the highest setting that this camera can record. And if you want a little something else to reduce the memory, you can actually go in and change that to 422 10-bit 50 millimeters. So you can actually change that as you go along, but these are the settings that I use. Yes, I use up a lot of memory when it comes to it. So back on the dials up top, you'll see that number 1 is set to 4K 24, number 2 is set to 4K 60, and number 3 is set to 1080 120. But that's it, guys. Those are my camera settings. And now let's switch over to my computer. So getting into the computer, let's start off with a new project. I'm going to show you exactly what I do here. So I'm going to start off on a new project. You could see, you could just name this basically whatever you want. So I named it test. And on video, you can see that it's set to vertical because this is a reel that we are making. And also, just so you know, I shoot vertically as well in this particular situation. In the resolution area, we are switching that up as well to the 2160 by 3840. Now we're leaving that at 25 frames per second. You're shooting at Apple Render 422 HQ, and this is going to be a standard Rec 709 change. So those are the settings for import. I'm not going to save this particular one, but you could see what I'm doing here. And let's get into the actual video. So scrubbing back and forth through this video, this is a reel that I posted a couple of days ago, and I'm going to produce a link for you below on what this video's final output was, with the music and everything. But you know, obviously with YouTube, I can't put that up here. So let's get into it. As you could see, that this video is completely grayed out, which means I shot it in log, and we're going to color correct this right now. Now I have presets pre-made. There's a couple of steps I take beforehand. We're gonna get into the effects here in Final Cut Pro and select the custom LUT. What you're going to do is you're going to drag over that LUT not once but twice. Now when you drag that over, you'll see up top that you have the custom LUT showing up top in the effects tab right there. Now also you'll see that I added some sort of sharpening. So I'm gonna select the sharpening. I'm also going to drag that over, as you could see, one time, and then drag and drop it there. Now the amount of sharpening usually I leave at the default, so there's no reason to touch that. Now remember, guys, when you're color correcting for 15 to 30 second videos, I don't necessarily use an adjustment layer, but you know, you really should. Now you'll see that here in the first custom LUT that we are selecting, that I have a preset called Simon's Office, and this is a basic adjustment that I created just to get it back from that grayish washed out look to a little bit more definition in color. Now up top there's the other LUT, and this is called Simon's Back to Basics. Overexposed. Now the reason why I say it's overexposed because when you select it or turn it on, you'll see that it's completely blown out highlights in the back there. Now I usually only use about 50% of it, and that's the adjustment, guys. So from there, remember to make these aren't set it and forget it adjustments. You do have to tweak these things. Now I've created this specifically for my home office, and this works for my home office. So these are the presets that I created. I also have other presets that I have that, you know, for outdoor looks and so on and so forth. But as you could see, as you render through this, the colors came out great, and I'll make sure I drop the video down below in the link, so that way you guys can definitely check it out. Also, for my export settings, I have an export already created, but let's get into those settings. Let's get into the settings right here, where it'll show how I'm actually exporting this to get the highest quality possible. I am exporting at H.264 with a resolution that we selected before. And that's it, guys. You hit the export button and you guys are good to go. Well, guys, that's it. Those are my camera settings. Those are also the way I edit on Final Cut Pro, as you could see. So hopefully with Sony's new menu system, it's a lot easier to navigate around. It's a lot easier for you to set these things up, so that way, you know, when you're on the fly shooting, you can make the switches that you need right on the spot. As well as hopefully the way I edit on Final Cut has helped you out. I know it's a little crazy when you get into color grading and shooting in log, but believe me, if you learn how to edit this way, it's gonna take you so much further. It's actually gonna make your videos better quality and in the long run, as well as you're gonna book more business this way. So hopefully this helped you out, guys. Do me a favor, hit the like button on this video. Smash that subscribe button if you really like this video and you want to see more content from me about this type of stuff. I'll be more than happy to make more videos about this. But for now, guys, like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Peace out.